Good evening, guys. Good evening. This is Venus with No Mess. How you guys doing? I just want to come on here. I just seen this on the news. A woman was found dead outside the Phoenix police station. This happened a couple days ago. They said a man flagged down an officer saying his girlfriend was dead inside the back of his car, which was a pickup. He shot his girlfriend, then took her to the police station. He had told maybe 3 different tales of what happened. He claimed that they were fighting over the gun. Then he claimed that he shot her. I mean, it's different things he had told. So he is currently on a $1 million bond, which he don't need a bond. But this is what I'm telling my young folks and anyone want to listen. Be careful who you come in contact with. I keep saying it. Be careful who you come in contact and who you keep in company. Because I'm going to tell you, and like I said before, you are not up there in that head to know what's going on. So guys, let's listen to this, and then I'll chat in a little bit, okay? And also my condolences go out to their family. I know what they're going through. So, okay, hold on a second, guys.
Just waking up and something like this happening is heartbreaking.
It's an unusual chain of events for a police investigation.
A little shocked, like I couldn't believe something like this could have happened across the street in like this quiet neighborhood.
Detectives say this pink-colored home near Thomas Road and 71st Avenue is the original crime scene. And then around 5 a.m., a man drove his girlfriend's dead body to the police station around the corner.
That's like a really unexpected thing to do. You kill someone and take the body to the police station.
Maybe the conscious, they telling him, I have to report it or I have to turn in.
Investigators say the victim suffered from obvious signs of trauma and was found dead in the bed of her boyfriend's truck parked at the Maryvale precinct.
Maybe he thought they could help him and maybe she was still alive. And maybe it was the heat of the moment. It's crazy.
Those who live nearby say they didn't hear or see anything suspicious overnight, and they don't know the people involved. Everyone seemingly keeps to themselves, but now the neighborhood is rattled.
This is scary.
My heart gives out to the family of the victim, and I hope that they get the justice that they need.
The boyfriend is in custody tonight, but it's not clear if he's officially been arrested or what charges he could face. The identities of both the suspect and the victim have not been released, and we don't know how the woman died at this point. We'll keep you posted as we learn.
A West Phoenix neighborhood on edge after police say a man confessed to killing his girlfriend and then drove her body to a police station.
Investigators are still collecting evidence right now at the home where that violent incident happened. 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live near 71st Avenue and Thomas. Sean, this is so strange and disturbing. What happened?
Yeah, Tram and Troy, good afternoon to you both. Every once in a while, you get one of these homicide investigations that leaves you just with so many questions. This certainly feels like one of those. What I do know is that people in this West Phoenix neighborhood at along 71st Avenue and Thomas tell us they were awoken this morning to an extremely large police presence. Homicide detectives coming in and out of this home here behind me where they still are. They were also coming up to their homes asking for any sort of video evidence. At the time, these neighbors had no idea what happened. They didn't know the details. But as some of those details have come out today, they are understandably shaken with what they're hearing. Let's take you to video now of what this area looked like all throughout today. These people tell us that this West Phoenix neighborhood is one with families. It is an area where people typically keep to themselves. But early this morning, detectives began searching this home. It's just south of Thomas along 71st Avenue. This is one of 2 locations connected to this ongoing homicide investigation. At around 5 a.m. this morning, police say a suspect told officers that he brought his girlfriend's dead body to the Maryville Phoenix PD substation in the back of his truck. When officers took a look inside, they did find a woman dead right there in his bed from a single gunshot wound. Police say the man told the officers he killed her at this home right where we're standing. He took her body there and then confessed to the crime. For people living here in this area, the possibility that violence began right next to their door is understandably pretty unsettling.
Never really would have expected something like this to happen around here. It just seems very keep to yourself and everybody just sticks to what they do. It makes me a little curious and a little bit scared, but I thankfully have security in order to help out with that and alarm systems.
And police told us they do not believe anybody else was hurt. They added that nobody else was inside this home or inside this suspect's truck this morning. They are still here and have been here for close to about 10 to 11 hours here, processing, just gathering as much evidence as they can here at this West Phoenix home. At this point, Phoenix police have not released the name of either the victim or the suspect. What they did tell us early this afternoon is that suspect was in downtown Phoenix, currently being interviewed by Phoenix PD homicide detectives. They told us once that process is completed, they do have enough evidence to book him into the Maricopa County Jail, presumably charging him with murder. We're live in West Phoenix. Sean Rice, 12 News.
Yeah, and obviously, Sean, the most bizarre part of this tragic story is that, you know, he grabbed his I guess girlfriend's body to bring her in. Did he think he was trying to save her, you know, and try to rescue her somehow, or was he just delivering the body?
Yeah, it sounded like the latter. From what we were able to get from police, they weren't really able to get into motive that early on in their investigation. When we spoke to them at about noon today, I would suspect this was a confession from what police have told us, that it happened here. He just wanted to take it to the police station, immediately get arrested at that point, and just confess to the crime. That's what it sounds like right now, Troy.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. Like I said before, condolences to the family that lost this lady, beautiful soul, whatever I want to say. No one, like I said, no one have the right to take your life. Human being cannot give life, and it shouldn't be taking life. But this gentleman probably shot his girlfriend, realized, oh, I'm going to get in trouble, so I better take this to the police station. You should have walked away. You should have walked away. We don't know the reason why, but I'm telling my young people, anyone who want to listen, be careful. Be careful, because a lot of people will get in the relationship when they ready to leave. The other party would say, no, if I can't have you, won't nobody's have you. Or maybe he wanted her to leave and she wouldn't leave. We don't know. She's gone. And like they said, it's three sides to every story out here. His, hers, and theirs. And we cannot get hers or theirs because she's no longer here. But I'm telling my young people, be careful out here. And if you see where you cannot get along with your party or your other half, like I always said, dip, get out. Get out or before you be taken out. That's the way my grandma used to tell me. Get out of the situation before you be taken out. Because you cannot control someone else's mind. We have some unstable people here. We have people here who should not be in a relationship. They should be laying on someone's sofa getting some kind of physical help. Because we have people that are mental disorder. I'm not saying mental illness. They cannot separate their right from their wrong. So this lady is gone. We can't bring her back. But the gentleman that unalived her, guess what, buddy? You commit the crime, oh, you gonna pull the time. And when you go there, then maybe you can think about it. Because you are 36 years old. 36 years old. And you should know by now. You cannot make no one stay. Half the time you can't make them leave. You got to call the authority to get them out there. So whatever y'all two was going through, you should have think before you act. So we done lost this lady, and she is 32 years old. Her name is Jessica. Cause 32 years old. And Josue, 36-year-old. Guess what? You commit the crime, oh, you're going to do the time. So guys, young people, please, let this be a lesson. If there's a problem, leave. Like I said, dip before you do anything. If you don't like what the other party doing, leave. Leave. Don't stay. And I'm gonna say this again. Why do so many people have guns? No one want to talk anymore. Every time something go on, still in sit there in communication, leave, go for a walk, stay away for a week or so. They want to pull out a gun. But then when something happened with that gun, first thing you want to say, I'm sorry, or I was in a heat of a moment, uh, she did this to me, or he did that to me. But once you pull that trigger and take that person's life, you can't bring that person back. So no matter who started, no matter who caused the problem, but the person is dead, you the one going to jail. That person can't say what happened. So guys, please learn from this. Please have self-control. Even if you don't have discipline, have self-control where you can just dip, move out, just go, leave. That's the best thing I can say. But most of all, try to adapt common sense. Because common sense will keep you out of jail, and sometimes it'll keep you alive. Okay? And definitely common sense will help. Until next time, guys, like I said, be careful who you come in contact with, and be careful who you keep in your company. It just may keep you alive. Until next time, I'm Joseph. Peace out.